Good day, my dear students. Let us start our 24th lesson, and topic today is Conjunctions Part 2. In our previous lesson, we discussed definition of conjunction, we discussed various types of conjunctions, coordinating, subordinating, correlative conjunctions, and compound conjunctions. Today, we will be discussing different conjunctions and their uses, in what sense they are used. First, addition or cumulative. These conjunctions add one statement to another. These include and, but. These include and as well as in as much as, in addition to, both, and. For example, I shall go to market and bring you sweets. So and is used and you have to do two things, go to market and to bring sweets. Harry as well as Jim was present there. That means both. That means two. Harry and Jim, they were present, and we have joined two objects together. So they are used, these conjunctions, they are used when we talk about some addition purpose. Number two, adversative or concession. These conjunctions express opposition or contrast between two statements. That means one thing is one and the other thing is altogether different from it. It includes but, only, though, although, yet. For example, he was all right, only he was fatigued. All right, he was all right, but at the same time he was fatigued. That means these are two contrasting or contrasting statements. Similarly, she was annoyed, but she was quiet. A book is a book, although there is nothing in it. That means again we say that here we have praised the book, in the next statement, no doubt we have said, if even if there is nothing in it, but still a book is called a book. So these are the adversary to these conjunctions. They are used in case of opposition or contrast. Number third are alternatives. These conjunctions express a choice between two alternatives, and it includes or, either or, neither nor, else, otherwise. For example, he must tell the truth or he will be punished. So there is a choice. Choice is or telling the truth or getting the punishment. Next example, work hard else you will fail in the examination. So again there is a choice, either you have to work hard or else, or there will be a failure in the examination. So choice is up to yours. Neither and nor, they are used when there is a negative choice on the both sides. Number four, cause or reason. These express reason behind something. If something is happening, what is the reason behind it? It includes because, for, as, since, that. For example, we say I can't go outside because it is raining, or we can say I can't go outside for it is raining. Since you wish it, it shall be done. Or as you wish it, it shall be done. He was annoyed that he was contradicted, or he was annoyed because he was contradicted. So these are used for reason or cause. If there's this thing happens, what is the reason behind it? That is this thing. Number five, result or consequence. These express result or consequence. That means if something is happening, what is the result of it? It includes therefore, so, or so that. For example, it is raining. And what is the result? Therefore, we can't go outside. But if we will reverse the two clauses, when and it will be like we can't go outside, then we will say the reason, and then that time we will use because it is raining. But since here we have first included this part here, and that's why the result of this is that we can't go outside, or that we can't go to market, or that we can't play this time, whatever. Next example, he was so tired that he could scarcely stand, or he could hardly stand. So these expressions express result or consequence of something. Number six, condition. These express condition. That means if something is done, only then. If this wishes condition is fulfilled, only then that something will get done, or this will happen only if the condition is fulfilled. It includes if, unless, as if, whether, provided that, on condition that. For example, we say Tina will come if Mary goes, or Tina will come provided that Mary goes, or Tina will come on condition that Mary goes. Or in this example, they will catch the train provided that. Condition is if they reach on time. Or they will catch the train if they will reach on time. Or we say like grievances can't be redressed unless they are known. That means condition is they are known, only then we can redress them. So these are used for condition. And the seventh one is comparison. This conjunction is used to express comparison between two alternatives. It includes than. For example, we say he is taller than his friend. So he and his friend, they have been compared, or we can say these two have been joined together by this than as a it's used as a comparative, or comparison has been made between the two. Or we say she would rather suffer than that what I want. So here again we can say there is a comparison between suffering and a comparison between what her suffering and between what I want. So again we have used than. And another one is time. These conjunctions are used to express time or time period. It includes before, till, still, after. And for example, we say I returned home after he had gone. So there it expresses time period. That means there was a time period, and that was then when I returned, he had already left. Yeah, I would, in another example, I would die before I lied. It expresses, again, we can say time or time period. That means instead of telling a lie or this, I would prefer to die. So this is these are used to express time. Or we can say also like this: I returned home. I returned home before before he had gone. So this is also used for time. So these are the different conjunctions and their uses, how they are used. And this much was for all today. And with this we ended conjunctions. Thank you so much. Have a nice time.